See, my good friend, that's how you do it. One day, we're in a really bad position, scraping coals from the bottom, afraid that we're about to go home. The next day, we're living in luxury on top of the team. I really must admit, Nagito, you have impressed me very much as a player. But now I must ask, what's your next plan? Oh, I know exactly what to do next. In fact, I'm gonna go do that right now. Stay here, or do whatever you want. Okay, I guess I'll just stay chillin'. A few days ago, myself and Lord Licorice were on the bottom of the original Raptors. We were gonna be going home. But now, it's a team swap, and we're sitting on top of the world. And all we had to do was do nothing. Isn't that crazy? But now I think it is time for me to play my hand a little bit. It's time for what I like to call ramp into overdrive. But not overdrive for me. What I'm talking about, you'll see. Hey, that rhymed! Yeah, I know, that's why I said it. Yesterday, TDN Leaks tried to strike at me and get me out, because apparently he thinks I'm annoying. Well, guess what, TDN Leaks? I'm still here. And I am about to make you regret ever wanting to play Total Drama Nintendo. You hear me? Hey! Just the girl I was looking for. Nagito, now is not the time. Actually, I think now's the perfect time. I know TDN Leaks hurt you yesterday. And trust me, I don't forgive and forget. Some people I trusted kind of backstabbed me. Yeah, no, they didn't. You backstabbed them. Yeah, okay, whatever. You were there for that. Listen, TDN Leaks is a threat, and I would like to help you get rid of him. Under one condition. Wow, one condition. Ridiculous. You want TDN Leaks out, right? Yeah, obviously. Good. Then you'll do exactly as I say. Trust me, this will work in both our favors. Whatever. Yeah, Nagito has shown no credibility in the fact that he is loyal, because honestly, I don't think he is. However, do you know who's even less loyal? TDN Leaks. And you know what? I'll do whatever it takes to get him out of this game. I don't know exactly what Nagito wants from me, and I'm certainly not gonna be his little slave. But if it gets TDN Leaks out of this game, I'll do just about anything. Why do I keep on losing my allies? They don't keep on going home. I know it hurts, but don't worry, you've still got us. Yeah, and Leonard, me and Akko, we're never gonna lie to you, and we're certainly never gonna backstab you. I promise. I know, and you're right. It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. I know, but it doesn't have to hurt anymore. Because now, us three, we're gonna stay loyal. And we're gonna make sure that none of us go. 100%. Honestly, I do feel a little bad. I mean, we're lying right to Leonard's face. However, you know, I gotta do what I gotta do out here. You know what I mean? I need that money. And if it takes lying to win that money, I'ma do it, you know? Thinking about it, there's not much I wouldn't do to save my wife. So, yeah, lying, it's gotta be done, I guess. Champions, getting your first look at the new Wizards team. Black Yoshi voted off at the last elimination. Which was stupid, by the way! Huh? What's that noise? Yuki, relax, all in good time. Okay, what did you do to her? Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Well, weren't they working together a few days ago? Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Something bad really must have happened for your closest ally to suddenly hate ya. Yeah, I wonder. Anyways, we are now down to our final 31. So with that, let me explain today's immunity challenge. Today's challenge is going to be a fun one. It's called Copycat. So, how this challenge works is you'll get one person from each team each round, and they'll come up to the front. Each round, one person will be the doer, and the other person will be the copycat. Basically, the person that is the doer will have to try and do something, some sort of movement or some sort of skill or something, that the other person wouldn't be able to do. If the other person can do it, as in the copycat, that team will get a point. If they can't do it, the doing team will get a point. First team to get to 5 points will win immunity. Other team will be heading to elimination where someone will become the 10th player voted off. Now, champions, you have one extra player, so you will need to sit someone out. Who it's going to be. Okay, does anyone want to sit out? Absolutely. That isn't MK. Hey! Yeah, I guess I can sit out. Alright, Parvati can sit out. The rest of us should be able to do this. Alright, let's do this. Okay, champions, who's sitting out? I am. Okay, Parvati, take a spot over here. And for the rest of yous, we'll get started. This challenge should be fun. I mean, after all, I can go invisible. But I'm not really allowed to use that in this season of TDN because that's classified as cheating, and people like King Do have done that heaps of times, and he got disqualified because of it, I think, which wasn't very good. But there was no rule saying I couldn't do it in this challenge, so that's an easy point for us. Okay, now since the champions did have a slight advantage in the last challenge, since they hadn't kind of, they had a better kind of chance at winning the golden challenge because they kind of went first, this time, I'm going to give this team a slight advantage, and I'll let them go first. So, guys, bring up someone with a good skill to be the doer, and then these guys have to pick someone to be the copier. So, guys, who's your doer going to be? Let me go. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, we trust you. Being chill isn't just a hobby. It's a lifestyle, dude. Wait, I think I said that around the wrong way. Can I redo? Whatever. At least it still makes sense, I think. Chill guy, what's he gonna do? Just stand there, hands in his pockets? I can do that too! Wait, maybe I shouldn't do that, because I don't have enough pockets. Caillou, you're up! Okay, I've got this. Anything chill guy can do, I can do better. No offense, but you're the last person who I would consider to be chill. Well, I can be. I just haven't really shown it, ever. Except I can be. But I haven't shown it. Except I can be. Alright, for the first round, we have Chill Guy as the doer, and Caillou as the copycat. Alright, Chill Guy, do your thing, and then Caillou will try to copy it. Alright, give me a minute. Is this an evil plan of his? I don't know. Hopefully, though. Is that all? Yep. That's easy. Come on, Caillou, you've got this. I can't whistle. What? I can't whistle. Then learn to. How's he supposed to learn to? Then what's that advice from Peppa Pig? Put your lips together and blow. If my lips are together and I blow, that's gonna sound like a fart. Just forfeit the point then. No, he has to at least give it a shot. Come on, Caillou, you've got this. Okay, fine. What do you think? He wasn't wrong. It did sound like a fart. Nope. Okay, I'll just ban myself out the server. Well, that means that the first point goes to the Wizards. So congrats. All right, you two are now out of the challenge for good. So you can go sit next to Parvati and you can sit wherever you want. Anyways, now it is time for you guys to pick a doer and for you guys to pick a copier or a copycat. So you guys pick your doer. Yep, excuse me, coming right through. Okay, Randall's going up, and he's a reptile. So maybe we should get HOH to do it. The other reptile? I don't know. I think he might do something that I'm not able to do. I mean, he's a lot more slithery than I am. Okay, then who should we have going up? Leave it to me, Leonard! Alright, Leonard, let's do this. Okay, for the second round, we have, as the doer, we have Randall, and as the copycat, we have Leonard. So, Randall, show us what you do. Yeah, see ya. Boom, can't see me, can ya? Turn invisible for me, I dare ya. Hey, don't worry, guys, he's a real wizard, though, so he should be able to do this. Yeah, of course I can. Sorry, my magic's just loading up. So are my impatient levels. Leonard, you have 10 seconds or else you forfeit the point. Okay. Disappear, Fiona! Dude, was that a Harry Potter reference? I don't know. Boom! Can't see me, can ya? Yeah, the champions get the point. Well done. Ha! Told you he wasn't a real wizard. Shut up! Shut up! You MK, you just shut up and you stop insulting Leonard! You
will pay for everything. Hear me?
And that's the same guy that insisted he wanted to be on my team yesterday. Huh?
Alright, it's now 1-1. Randall, you can invisible yourself now.
Randall? Where did you go?
Pow! What did that?
Sorry, couldn't resist. Being invisible was satisfying, and giving Lord Licorice a good kick up the pants. Nobody insults my ally and gets away with it.
Okay, it's 1-1. And remember, we're playing to 5, so we're still a long way to go. Anyways, you guys pick a doer, and you guys will pick a copycat. So, doer, who's doing?
I'm happy to go.
Are you sure? Absolutely. You'll all be speechless. I hope.
Sonny, okay, what do you think his thing could be? Maybe he's a good singer, or maybe he's really flexible. I don't know. Who's got all those sort of aspects and stuff? I don't really know. Good singer, huh? Well, don't worry, because that means I can go. Dude, you're not a good singer, and never mind, he's doing it.
Okay, for the doer, we have Sonny, and for the copycat, we've got Roderick. Sonny, show us what you're made of with whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. Heaviest person on the team? Probably me, I guess. Alright, H2H, come here. Alright, where do you want me?
Right there is fine.
Alright, Roderick, can you do this? Whoa, how can you do that?
Construction. I'm carrying a lot of heavy stones and stuff. You get used to it after a while.
Do that, Roderick, with the heaviest person on your team.
Ooh.
What? What are you looking at me for? Come up, dude. Heaviest, huh? Well, but then again, fat is not as heavy as muscle. So if I'm the heaviest on the team, I'm just heavy on muscle. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, champ. Shut up, Bright! Man, if only I volunteered. Remember the other day when I was carrying Queso, Lord Licorice, and Nikita on my back?
Yeah, but we could have never expected that Sonny was going to do this. Hey, maybe you can do it next time. That's true. Or, even better, you can fly, right? Now, if no one else on the other team can fly.
Oh yeah, I like your thinking.
Honestly, me and Captain Underpants bounce off each other a lot. I mean, a lot of good ideas and stuff. And I know that he's kind of close with Queso from, what I've seen over the last day in camp. So, I really think me, Caillou, Captain Underpants, Queso as a 4-person alliance, I think it would be pretty good.
You're so fat. What? Muscly. I meant you're so muscly, you're so strong, I can't even lift you. I forgive you. You called me muscly, so it's all good. Alright, well, the Wizards get another point. They're now leading 2-1. Alright, so it is now time for the doers to be you guys, and for the Wizards to pick a copycat. So far, only the doers have 1 point. No copycats have been successful so far. Will that change this time? Let's see. Anywho's, champions, pick who's up as the doer. Don't worry, easy point for us.
Let me guess, he's gonna fly. Yeah, dang, no one here can fly. Well, technically I can, but I need my broom, and I don't have my broom, so what do we do? Any ideas?
Don't worry, guys. If I change the commands of my Roblox server, I can do #command fly, and then I can fly.
But you can't do that. We're here in TDN right now.
Oh, love, I can do anything. Okay, for the next round, we have Captain Underpants as the doer, and TDN Lee says the copycat. So, begin. So, you think you can fly?
Maybe?
Anyways, can you do this? Oh yeah! Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah! Woohoo! Copy that. Yeah, well, it's not too hard. Number 1, if I can just undo the code, I can do this, and then I can do all sorts of things like you did. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, all that celebration shit. Anyways, we get the point. Wait, you can actually do it? Oh, snoz nuggets! Yeah, always a shame. Now, I bet all of that made me look like a real credible hacker/leaker, huh? Well, guess what? The answer's a lot more simple than you might think. Well, from the challenge yesterday, you know I'm not human. Answer is, I'm an alien, and this is one of my awesome abilities. Plus, being a Roblox person, knowing commands does help too.
So, yeah, that was easy.
Well, that's another point for the Wizards. 3-1. They need 3 more to win. You guys need 4. So, yeah. Anyways, you guys will pick a doer, you guys will pick a copycat. So, who's coming up?
Yeah, guys, don't worry. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Alright, HOH, man. Let's do this, yo. Okay, doing, we have HOH, and copying, we have Razor. Alright, Jesse HOH, do whatever it is you need to do. Good luck memorizing this, Razor. Stand still, and I will read to thee a lecture, Love in Love's Philosophy. For these 3 hours that we have spent standing here, 2 shadows went along with us, which we ourselves produced. But now the sun is just above our head. We do those shadows tread, and to brave clearness all things are reduced. So whilst our infant loves to grow, disguises did, and shadows flow from us, and our cares, but now 'tis not so. Try and remember that, buddy.
Uh-oh, we might be in trouble.
Dude, is that the poem Lecture Upon the Shadows by John Donne? That was pretty impressive. However, you got one of the words wrong. You said standing here, it's walking here. So technically, the actual correct answer and the correct way to do it is stand still, and I'll read to thee a lecture, Love in Love's Philosophy. For these 3 hours that we have spent walking here, 2 shadows went along with us, which we ourselves produced. But now the sun is just above our head. We do those shadows tread, and to brave clearness all the things are reduced. So whilst our infant loves did grow, disguises did, and shadows flow from us and our cares, but now 'tis not so. Sorry, dude.
Dang, Razor. Well played, man, honestly.
Okay, how on earth did you know that? Pretty simple, dude. When it comes to music, most people sing with rhymes and poetry. Maybe not so poetry, but mainly rhymes. So, I took it upon myself when I was younger to study poetry. And thankfully, that was one of the ones that I had to do for an assignment I did. And I nailed it. Still can remember it pretty good, can't I? Yeah, you can, man. Good on ya. Thank you. Alright, so far the scores are 2-3. You have to get to 5 to win. Alright, guys. So, pick who's coming up next. You guys will be picking a doer. You guys will be picking a copycat. So, let's do it.
I can also fly, and TDN Leaks is out of it now, so I can do it. Don't worry, maybe you can go next, but I've got something that they definitely won't be able to do. Oh yeah, Jerry's good. Watch what he's about to do, dude. Yeah, okay, I'm watching. Are you okay? Yeah, man, never better. Cool. For a minute there, I thought you might be mad at me. Mad? Why? You know, because I picked Jerry yesterday instead of you, and I'm your really best friend in the game, and that probably triggered you and made you feel like you're pretty lonely and stuff. No, not at all, man. I totally forgive you, dude. What? Me? Forget some? No way. Over my dead body. Not gonna happen, buddy. Anyways, he's starting to get slightly suspicious, which does worry me. So for right now, I need to play like everything's fine. I don't know, I mean, if Benson is mad at me, he does have a right to be. But, I mean, come on. Jerry was there, he was alone, I was like the one to pick him up. I just hope that me and Benson are okay. He insists everything's okay. But I haven't seen him act this way, well, towards me before. So I'm slightly worried. Oh, what are you gonna do to me, little mouse? Whatever you can do, I'm sure I can do a bit better. We'll see about that. Next up, we've got Jerry vs. Lord Licorice. Jerry as the doer. So, if Jerry wins this, it goes back to 3-3. If not, these guys will only need one more to win. So, Jerry, do what you need to do. Okay, let me quickly grab something. Where'd you get that from? And how could you even lift that? Don't worry about that. Anyways, can you get through it like this? Maybe. I should be able to get through that. It does look kinda small, dude. Anyways, here goes nothing. Maybe if I go head first instead. I don't think I can. I think I'm too large. Well, good effort. Maybe. Anyways, it's now 3-3. So, things are now getting spicy.
Alright guys, I've decided that since this challenge is starting to stretch on a little too long, this final round will be worth double points. Meaning the team that obviously wins this round will win immunity. And obviously, the team that will get the slight advantage, since you guys got the advantage yesterday, is these guys. So, you guys will be picking a duo. You guys will be picking a copycat. So, you guys, I'd pick something that the others just won't be able to do. So, yeah, good luck. Okay, does anyone have anything? Just something that's so out of the blue, something that's just so rare to be able to do that will win immunity? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think I do. Are you sure you want to go, dude? This is for match point. You don't want to take responsibility if we lose, right? I know, but if we win, then that's good. Anyways, I'm confident in my abilities. Let's do this. This is it, final point. So I know what I need to do needs to be pretty rare. And honestly, I don't really know how rare what I can do is, but I've just got to give it a shot, you know? Okay, who wants to risk it for the biscuit? I know, Doc. Maybe I should do it.
No, don't fray. Queso's on the case. Get it? Queso?
Yeah, dude, very funny.
Okay, for the final round, we have Doc as the doer and Queso as the copycat. So, Doc, do what you need to do. I feel like I'll be saying that every time, but you know what I mean. Do it. Alright, Queso, can you do this? 1, 2, double backflip. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, I know. I keep that hidden because I don't want to flex and stuff.
Well, we're cooked. Not yet necessarily. I believe in my boy Queso to be able to do a backflip. Can you backflip? Of course I can. But I'd rather not do it right now, you know? Yeah, sure.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Earthquake! Phew. We survived the earthquake, everyone. Phew.
I'm okay! Oh shit! Ow! Fudge! Okay. Wizards, you won immunity. Congrats. That's for you, champions. Your son is coming home tonight. Oh, I think I broke my back. Oh, I am so sorry.
Well, the champions lost, so it's time for our first elimination as a new team. So, yeah, it's time for the good old scramble game. Make sure me and Tony stay alive. So, Tom, Benson, welcome to this alliance.
It doesn't have a name.
It does. It's called the Tennis Crew. Yeah, we still haven't agreed on that. We should be the Super 7! I like that name more. No offense, Thanos. Non-Sagan. Isn't this great, Benson? We're actually in an alliance!
Wait. Yeah. I guess we are. All this time I've been so blinded by rage that I didn't see what was right in front of me. Jerry had the answers to everything. And because Jerry had Tom, and Tom has me, I have an alliance!
You're not mad?
Still a little bit, but for right now, I'm in an alliance. I need to savor this like a big, delicious chocolate ice cream. Yummy, delicious.
What are you talking about?
I'm just excited. Look at them. They think they're all so tight. And there's 7 of them. And there's 16 on the team, which means if they all survive tonight, they'll have half the team. That cannot happen. So, what do you suggest we do? I think I know exactly what we need to do. Let's go talk to Parvati and Tony. Us 4 working together, it'll be pretty sweet. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. Well. I knew that those 5 had an alliance in the Raptors. But now Jerry bringing over Tom and also Benson, that makes it far too dangerous. Thankfully, I know exactly what to do.
To be honest, I'm surprised more people don't come up here and just chill and talk strap.
I agree. It's bloody comfortable up here. So, what are you thinking of these new teams, man?
Yeah, new team. It's interesting. We lost Nagito and Lord Licorice, but what do you think we do now?
Well, I think I know our answer. Caillou and Leafy. Yesterday, obviously, they were in our squad to be in the team. But also today in the challenge, Leafy and I had a few exchange of words. I think they could both be valuable allies.
Hey guys,
Hey, just who we're talking about. Listen, we would love to form an alliance with you two. That's exactly what we came here to say. So, if us four are working together, that gives us 4. We need a few more to have a majority. But first, I think the discussion needs to be made of who we think we should eliminate.
I don't know, but me, personally, I'm a bit scared. I mean, I think I did a lot of wrong in the challenge today. Between not being able to be lifted by Roderick to causing a mini earthquake, it's not looking good.
Don't worry, neither of those were really your faults. I mean, maybe the earthquake, but whatever. My point is that we should be able to find a few extra people to team up with. As long as we can get to a majority for this first vote, we should be pretty smooth sailing going forward.
Exactly. Us 4 working together, voting together, all of that stuff. It'll work. We've got this in the bag. Going into the team swap, I was definitely a bit worried. I mean, now that it's the first vote of the team swap, people could have just been like, let's just go the boring route and start picking off the weaker people, which would have meant I would have been in a lot of trouble. However, teaming up with 2 of the strongest physically in the competition, with Kaizo and Captain Underpants, that just means that, in my eyes, they don't really care about challenge strength, which means I am in a fine spot.
So, who do you think we should vote tonight? I'm not sure. For right now, there doesn't seem to really be a common consensus among the group, which worries me. If they can't give us a straight answer, the answer might be us.
Don't worry, we can give you a straight answer. Let me tell you what's happening. Basically, on the old Raptors, there was an alliance of 5. It had Marceline, Razor, Roderick, Jerry, and Thanos. Yeah, but now in this team swap, obviously Jerry and Tom are close. So those guys have brought over Tom and Benson into their alliance, meaning it's now 7. Oh, that's pretty dangerous. Exactly. So we need the rest of us 8 on this team tonight to vote unified and to get rid of one of them. Or else we might all be screwed.
But why would everyone vote with us when they literally have the golden opportunity to get rid of one of us? I mean, it just doesn't really make sense.
I know, but what other option do we have right now? If we work together, we can probably get this done. Let's just go around and talk to the other people that we need to talk to. Alright, fine, we're in. Let's do this. Of course I'm worried about tonight's elimination. Who wouldn't be, when there's an alliance of 7 looming around? However, come on. People have got to wake up and smell the coffee. Sure, people like me and MK and the 2-time survivor winners are threats. However, there's no greater threat than being outside of the majority and not being able to do anything. Basically, being stuck inside of a minority is the scariest place you could possibly be. And I know that nobody would want to experience that. So we just have to go around and tell everyone a pretty common consensus vote, just to keep us all safe.
Where's Benson?
Hey, dude!
Oh, Benson! I've been looking all around for you.
I've been trying to strat chat with you, but you haven't been here. What's going on, man? Listen, I can't get into too much, but basically, I'm now in an alliance of 7 and would like you to join too to have majority.
But why wasn't I informed on this alliance?
I don't know, it was Tom's doing or whatever. Sorry, Jerry's doing to Tom and whatever. Anyways, the point is that if you vote with us, we'll have majority.
Okay, and who are you planning on getting rid of?
Well, we were thinking...
What Benson's saying is interesting, because even if I did join their alliance with 16 on the team, it's 8-8, but I think they're wanting to force that tie. But I can't force a tie with people that I'm the 8th will with, you know? So I guess right now, I've got a lot to think about.
So, if we don't strike tonight, those guys will have at least half the team, and we can't afford that.
Yeah, you're right. A big alliance is dangerous, unless you're in majority, in which we won't be, unless we form an 8-person alliance tonight.
Exactly. We'll have the new majority, and then boom, we won't have to worry about that anymore. We can do whatever we want from here on out. I like it. I'm in. Same.
Considering the pressure I'm feeling heading to tonight's elimination ceremony, I just need to vote for whoever the heck to keep me safe. And this plan sounds pretty solidified. So, that's the plan I'm gonna go with.
Excuse me, dude. Oh, hey, you two. Listen, we thought we'd come chat to you.
Yeah,
Listen, as you obviously know, in the old Sand Squad, I know that you were working with Tintin and Kevin, and those guys and you were subtly working with myself and Tony and Survivor Sands and Doc. So we have had pretty tight allies and connection before. Yeah, right. But listen, basically what I need to let you know tonight is basically from what we know, Benson, Tom, and a few of the others from the Raptors, they kind of have the majority, or almost a majority. So we were thinking, everyone else, we should gang up on them and get rid of one of them tonight. Oh, Benson told me about that. Why would Benson tell you about that? Oh, unless, he kind of wants me to be the 8th person, but I'm conflicted. I mean, I didn't really work with Benson. I really only teamed up with him because I saw he was hurt by Tom, and I don't know why he's gone back to Tom now. Well, how about this? Tonight, we can get the revenge that he so rightfully deserves. What do you mean? Simple. You know, Benson deep down is still angry. Maybe he's just pretending to be like with them. So how about this? Talk to Benson tonight about getting revenge, and boom, it could happen. Get rid of Tom. I don't know about that. I don't know if he would be so down. Then, if we don't get rid of Tom, we have to get rid of Jerry. He's the glue holding them together. I guess that's a good point. Listen, Fire Bro. Tonight, if you want to vote with them and get rid of one of us, we completely understand. We're big threats. However, we would hate for you to be sitting in a majority that you don't really even feel part of. When tonight, we've got a new little thing going. And plus, you could get Benson for yourself once and for all. That's a good point. Now that Kevin and Tintin have gone to the other team, I would like a number 1 ally. Exactly. And this is your chance to get that. So, don't just sit there and let the trees blow by. Actually go and get what you want, man. Hey. You're right. Thanks for that. So, who are we voting tonight? Well, as we said, we think tonight we should vote for Tony and Parvati. They're completely right. I mean, yesterday when we were going through the team swap phase, when Tom went with Jerry, Benson was completely furious with him. And now look, I get it, Benson has had a hard time being a majority, so he probably thinks now is time. But what Benson doesn't know is that majority's just not going to work for him. So tonight, when he votes a minority again, I'm hoping he can forgive me because I'm trying to help him out here. I'm sorry, dude. Welcome, champions, to your first elimination ceremony as a new team. Okay, you guys have all voted and all made your decision. But first, I will ask if anybody does have a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it. Now would be the time to do so. Nobody. Alright then, if I call your name, you're safe. Safe tonight is Tony and Parvati, as well as Randall and MK. Nice. Also safe is Thanos, Roderick, Razor, and Marceline. Leafy and Caillou, you're safe. Also Firebro and Benson. Which means that tonight we're down to 4. Also safe is Captain Underpants. And Queso, you receive votes but you're safe. Okay, phew. Which means we're down to 2. Wait, what? I will explain all, dude. I'll explain all. You better. Tom and Jerry. Ha, see what I did there? Anyways, one more of you is going to be safe. The last player safe tonight is Tom. Phew. Which means, Jerry, you're out. Seriously? Dude, no. This sucks. Oof. Sorry, Jerry, but you have been eliminated. Oh, man, this is a bummer. No, not my little tiny Terry, dude. His name's Jerry. Oh, I know, but I'm still emotional. I'll miss you, brother. Yeah, dude. Sad for me too, man. Rock on, dude, though. You're a good, fun player to have around. Yeah, dude. Rock on. And, as for me, you've been really my best friend out here, and I can't thank you enough.
Thanks for the kind words, guys. Tom, I'm gonna miss you too. I know. And I'm sorry, I wish it didn't have to go this way. We only just started playing together, but it is what it is. Jerry, the box of shame awaits. Well, I get it. I guess in the end I was the one that was holding Benson and Tom to the others, so I can't be mad. I'm just disappointed in the fact that I got out so early. Ah well, what to do? I had fun, and I'm rooting for you guys to win this game. Alright, see you guys. Much love. Well, there goes Jerry, which means that you guys are all safe for tonight. So grab your things and head on back to your camp. Another vote, another minority. It just sucks. Why does this keep on happening to me? I thought if I could forgive Tom, I would finally vote in majority. But no, I guess I forgave him for no reason, because now I'm stuck with him and the rest of these other guys that I don't even really know, and Firebro has flipped on me. This sucks. Well, that was an intense episode, and we've had to say goodbye to Jerry the Mouse. Well, now that Jerry's gone, we're down to 30. Who will be eliminated next? And will Benson finally be able to get himself out of a minority? I doubt that. Anyways, see you on the next episode of Total Drama Nintendo The Champions Throne 2.